looking for you. I'm looking for you. Don't know where to go. Don't know what to do.
Hey, Carla here. You're watching the Surf Institute Video Library.
Hey folks, in this episode we're going to talk about surf definitions and board elements. Here we have your basic longboard. We're going to start with talking about these rails here. They're on either side of the board, and that's what you want to really make sure you're keeping a grip on. We've got the front of the board, which is the nose, and the back of the board we call the tail. Attached to the tail is the fin, and that's what keeps you in control. On the bottom of the board, which is what glides along the surface, you'll notice the stringer here, which is that center part of the board. We use that in order to keep ourselves in position and centered on the board. And finally, we have the deck. And that's what we're laying on, what we're standing on, and what we're enjoying the ride with. And those are the basic elements of a longboard.
Learning to surf means learning a whole new vocabulary as well. Here's a list of the surf lingo used in this series. Crest, the highest point of a wave. Trough, the lowest point of a wave. Curl, where the clean face of the wave folds over and becomes white, turbulent water. Peak, similar to the curl, a given surf spot may have a number of peaks to choose from. Down the line, riding or looking in the direction of a clean-faced wave in its entirety, from start to finish. Impact zone, generally on the inside, where waves are breaking and crashing. Inside, the area in the lineup that is closer to shore and where smaller waves break. Outside, the area in the lineup where set waves begin their evolutionary process and riders take off. Lineup, the area at a surf spot where surfers are waiting for waves. Purling, also known as nosediving, when the board's nose pushes down into the water, derived from the phrase diving for pearls. Rake, the curvature of a fin from base to tip. Section, where the crest breaks or curls in the middle of the wavelength. Soup, whitewater. Trim, standing in the middle or upper third of the board while holding a tight line so as to ride into the next section. Snake, taking off in front of a rider who has already established priority. Sets, the amount of waves at a given time are known as sets. The frequency of sets is determined by a number of variants. Shoulder, the end or flat part of the wave, opposite to the curl. That's all for this episode. Now get out there and practice.
Looking for you.